Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm live
myself and
again.
internet
Bad
is the
stomach.
same issues.
I'm starting to wonder if doing cringe fiction is cursed.
I let me
Maybe.
put it to you this way, I doubt it.
Are you sure?
Listen, by that logic, every party I'm in for D&D is cursed with not being able to meet up, so
Hmm. Sorry about that, folks. It's just that my internet just suddenly died again, and that's like the third time it's happening, and I'm starting to wonder if doing cringe fiction Thursdays is cursed. All because is it because the internet was so cringe from me reading out loud it decides to die on itself? It's not very fun. You should
again, I'm certain it's not cursed. I think it's just your internet set up at whatever area of Texas you guys are in.
well, we are currently situated in a ranch, and they and Steve's folks actually has a bit of a, a normal internet provider, but Steve said kind of wish I that when we do finally move into the house that we're renovating to, we're gonna be well. He said we're gonna try getting ourselves a better internet provider. But does anyone remember the last time where we you know does anyone
Where we
remember?
left off, you mean?
Yeah, where we last left off, where before the internet decided to choke on a gallstone or something.
Let me think. In fact, let me reference the VOD quickly.
Okay, I'd say your Baneri for a partner Pokemon isn't not a bad idea, Danny Lockhart. I just started Chapter 8 for you. Does anyone remember where I last left off, though, so I can actually continue from there?
I was complaining about how Aang responded to somebody. Oh yeah, I think Toph had just stormed off in a fit of rage.
That's where you stop. That's where you
Yeah.
stopped off. Okay. I guess we could try. Let's see. I guess I can just go back over here to this point. Neji used the Byakugan and he's seen through the rock wall. Toph went inside the forest from below. We have to split up in order to find her, Neji said. Well, what will happen to her? What if she really quitted? Aang asked. Don't worry, Aang. We'll find her. You can trust us. Naruto placed his hand on Aang's shoulder. Okay. Shikamaru, Sokka, Aang, and Naruto will take the left side of the forest, while Katara, Sakura, Kiba, and Gaara will take the center of the forest. I will take the right side of the forest, Neji said. No, Neji. I'll go alone while you go with the others. Gaara said. Sorry. But Gaara, why? Naruto asked. Because Toph had catch something which I needed to know, and I have to do it myself. All right, it's settled then, Neji said. He's coming down. He's coming down. Shikamaru looked up. When Sokka was falling down from the sky, Katara made a snow bed, and when Sokka reaches it from the ground, he landed on his face hard onto the snow bed. Ouch. That's one troublesome fall, Shikamaru said. In the left side of the forest, Shikamaru and Naruto are jumping on the trees, while Aang is on the air with his glider. Sokka on Shikamaru's back was using a telescope to find Toph from the distance, but there was no sign of her. Neji, we searched the left side. There's no sign of Toph, Naruto said on his speaker. keep searching. She can be anywhere, Neji said through the speaker. Okay. What's the news? Kiba asked Neji as they jumped on the trees. They say they can't find Toph, but I ordered them to look harder. It's best if we do too. I bet the search is harder than we thought, Katara said on Sakura's back. I'll say, Sakura agreed. I hope we know what you're doing, Gaara, Neji thought as he jumped onto the branch. Meanwhile, in the right side of the forest, Gaara was jumping from one branch to another, looking for Toph below. Then he landed on the ground, on which his feet saw a few rocks tossing to the trees. She's been here all right. The rocks were thrown onto the trees, Gaara thoughted. Then he heard weeping noises from a few footsteps away. What the hell?
You heard that too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, slip of the finger.
Oh. Then he heard weeping noises from the footsteps away. Oh boy, I remember this part. He kept going and going until he saw Toph crying on the rock underneath a small brook. He then made another footstep. Toph's head looked up. What are you doing here? She asked when she seen Gaara step forward. I've been searching for you. Everyone has been looking for you, Gaara said. I'm not going back. Because of you, I won't be. How come? Gaara asked as he sat on the same rock where Toph is. Oh god damn it. Oh god. Keep it together, keep it together. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here's the truth. Ever since you came along and defeated Azula, I was jealous of you. Jealous? Me? You have one thing I can do you can do one thing. You have one thing you can do while I don't. You control sand 10 times better than I am. For me, when I'm on sand, I can barely feel the vibrations because the ground was so loose and shifted. And because of that, I can't see through the sand. And I'm also upset because Aang likes you more than me. Aang... Oh, God. After hearing this, Gaara remembered. In Sunagakure 6 years ago, Gaara was sitting on the swing alone, as he watched his other siblings playing. Then the fourth Kazekage came in and placed his arms around Temari and Kankuro with a smile on his face, and they smiled back. But when he looked at Gaara, he gave nothing but a frown. Then he left with Temari and Kankuro, holding each other's hands, and seeing this, Gaara looked down at the ground as the ground caught his tears. The pain of denial and rejection, he said. What? Toph puzzled as she dried her tears. You may have seen me as a powerful earthbender, but I'm not. I'm just a shinobi of Suna who had the demon within. Ever since from that day, I was rejected from my family. But from learning from Naruto, I know I can change. But my element is sand, not rock. You just got that wrong. Sorry. If only I can control sand like you, so I won't have a problem seeing through it. Then Gaara had an idea, and... Oh, God. I'm gonna need something for this.
If I come at a bad time...
I'm gonna need it.
Hello, Steve. You came during Cringe Fiction.
Oh.
That's me.
Sorry if I'm sounding weird at the moment.
Oh, shit has literally
Shit has
just
hit
hit
the
the
fan.
fucking fan.
Shit has hit the fan.
Sorry?
Oh shit.
It hit the fan.
Is that a joke I'm missing here?
What? I think Morris is using
I just
Sandbox
down-
or whatever it is.
I just downed 4 sour Skittles, which is the last of my Skittle
ouch.
bag. Just so I can have something to help go through this. You know?
The pain of cringe.
Yes.
I don't want to make things worse,
Yes.
but where I am at work right now, I can see a storm on the horizon.
Oof.
Back here in the ranch, it's nothing but an overcast here. But at
Here.
least drive safe, okay? Okay. I think I
I'm
can.
not done just yet.
What?
Not quite done here yet. I need to take what I've stripped and labeled and put it in the cure room. Oh, good God, I've already been working for 10 hours and I'm looking to go for 11.
Jesus.
Just hang in there, okay?
Well, it's going to be another day like this tomorrow because I'm trying to strip and label as much as I can because there's going to be a lot to break tomorrow and I won't have time. And I gave you my word we'd be going out on Sunday.
Yeah, but I hope you get to make it home in time for the game, I guess.
That's probably not likely.
Ah.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure Mia is, I don't know, probably not. My mind is kind of a slurry.
Okay, I just finished downing sour candy to help me go through this pain, so... Yes, it's sort of shipping alert. Past me thought this was cute back then, okay?
Boy, here we go.
Oh boy, here we go. Fuck. Keep it together, keep it together. Maybe I can help you, he said. Really? How? Toph asked him. I want you to place your... Okay. Okay.
We're going this route, aren't we?
Sweet Jesus. I want you
I
to...
know you're a horny bitch, but
Shut. Okay.
I mean, am I wrong?
I want you to place your left hand on top of mine, and place 2 forefingers on your on your left eye. After doing what Gara said, a small ball of sand on top of Toph's hand turned into an eyeball. Now, I want you to concentrate the chi in your optic nerve to connect to the nerves onto the hand. Then Toph closed both her eyes and began to concentrate. After a few moments, the iris on the eyeball had turned dark. This is based on a technique that Gara once upon a time can do by taking a small ball of sand. He could convert he can use the chakra to turn that ball of sand into some sort of into an eye, so he could actually, in a way, see it from. In a way, see from distances afar. I mean, that's what he's actually doing right now.
The bitch be scrying.
Sort of. Yeah. Maybe.
My eyes.
Okay, where was I? Where the fuck was I before I actually lose my shit? Okay.
You said you're done losing your shit.
After doing what got... Okay, it's now connected. How do you feel? Gara asked. I can't believe it! I can see! I mean, for the first time! Toph said happily. But when the eye turned to Gara, Toph had a Alright.
Oh boy.
Toph had a small blush when she saw him with with a Dyson on it. The sand. I just called the sand eye for this one. Oh, so that's what you look like. So it's true that you have black rings on your eyes, Toph said. Then she thought,
Here we go.
Sweet hug, monkeys. He's kind of cute.
Dear God.
Mother of God.
There's more. No.
Oh God, he's hot.
Toph, listen. I'm the only one you could. I'm the only one who could let you see in my Daisa no Me. But I must tell you, you can't tell everyone else that you can see with my help. Got it? Gotta ask. Okay, Toph replied. Then something had caught Gara's attention that made the iris on the eyeball lighter. Hey, what gives? I can't. Everything turned to black again, Toph said as the eyeball turned back into sand. I have 2 reasons. First, the beginners try for the Daisen no Me, or the sand ball, or the sand eye, for a short while because it costs a lot of chakra. Second, Gara tried to finish, but a burst of fire broke their conversation and was aiming towards them. Gara pushed himself at Toph to get down from the blast. Gara finally finished his words when they got up. We're ambushed, Toph said as she placed her hand onto the ground. The firebenders had came out of the trees and surrounded Toph and Gara. We are sent from the Fire Lord to take the Earth Kingdom refugees. The firebenders said, Surrender yourselves. It's 6 against 2. You're completely outnumbered. The second one said, True, but the one thing is, you're completely outmatched. Hey, where does that line came from before? That line came from so... Oh, yeah, I remember where it actually came from.
Hey.
It came from that one episode from Avatar, and I decided to steal that and put it here.
I am not a fan of the cringe, but it is humorous to hear how you're reacting to yourself.
Shut!
Yeah.
Then
What the
three
fuck?
Then 3 firebenders shot flames at the earthly duo. Magara Sand had blocked the flames, and Toph created boulder after boulder and threw them at the 3 firebenders. 2 benders tried to shoot out flame missiles at Gara, but the sand had blocked the attack as some of the sand sneaked right behind them and grabbed their legs, and it wraps around their bodies. Sobaku so. Then the sand crushed the fire.
Gesundheit.
Honey, no, that's the name of the attack. What are you talking about?
I don't know Moonspeak. I'm sorry.
Bum.
Then the sand crushed the firebenders, leaving them dead. Toph had created an avalanche of earth and had buried the last firebender. My God, these kids committed to murder.
They are committed to murder.
I guess that's the last of them, Gara said. I don't think so. There's more coming this way, Toph said as her toes twitched. Then they heard a small rumbling sound as it started to grow louder. Then, out of nowhere, oh my God, what the fuck? 50 fire soldiers came out and surrounded Gara and Toph. That's a lot of people. Where the fuck do y'all come from?
How the hell were they concealed without some sort of, I don't know, trick?
They learned it
Granted,
They learned that technique from Monty Python, from The Art of Not Being Seen. Remember?
The art of how not to be seen.
Yep.
I love this skit.
yes, the ancient technique. It is a rudimentary one, not a practical one. But
See, called it.
I'm gonna pull out this guy.
Okay.
Get in the fucking finger.
This is bad. We're completely surrounded, Toph said. What is your choice? Surrender or die? But we're only here to fetch Gara, so our Princess Azula will have his head, the commander said. Heh. Why don't you tell Azula that I'm also called a... Oh my god. Oh my...
Oh.
I am not going to finish. I am not going to say that. I am so not going to say that. Yeah, I am not.
Oh, hi, Nay. It's the nature of the stream.
No, I can't. Don't make me do this. No. Please.
Oh, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. The chat is going to.
Fuck. Morris, you're not helping. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, I can do this. 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 Oh, I don't have it in me.
You realize what you're doing right now, right? You're literally pulling a... No, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still free.
Something like that. I'm also known as the Desert Gara, so if any of you can make it out alive, Gara scoffed. Then he clapped his hands, and the ground had started to shake. I'm cringe right now when I name it. At least Danny Lockhart can feel my pain.
Mamma mia!
I cringe when I name my MC night, so I know Mikoto's pain.
Mamma mia, baby got the die.
Real Sabaru cute. He cried as he cried out. Then a 46 feet wave of sand had came out of the ground and had swamped up the soldiers and got buried within. As the wave still kept going, Toph made a large pillar of rock, and she stood still. Then she heard some of the people who were on the wave trying to get Gara, but she threw rocks at the people from the solid ground, which were not covered from Gara's threat. After the wave of sand, the entire field was covered with a sandy terrain. Sabaku Taiso, he cried as his hands touched the ground. Then at the same time, the sand shaken so loud and unstable. Meanwhile, somewhere in another area of the forest, the ground shook lightly as some of the birds fled from in the trees. What was that? Sakura said on the ground. Beats me. Let's keep moving, Neji said. Oh, okay, Neji, sure. Casually just shrug off the whatever the fuck that happened, like nothing happened. Bruh!
Whose fault is that?
We gotta move. The plot armor is. We gotta move. The plot armor dictates it.
Ah, very much so.
Back on Gara and Toph, the sand stopped shaking and Gara stood up on his spot. Toph came down and walked towards Gara. Are they gone? Toph asked. I'm not sure. Can you solidify the sand? Oh, okay. Bruh. Even, bruh. Gara! Toph, what the fuck?
Bloodthirsty.
Bruh!
These are some bloodthirsty kids, honey. What have you been teaching them?
15-year-old me thought this was cool.
15-year-old you was also a little bit on the crazy side. I'm glad I didn't meet you then, because I would have thought...
Shit.
Easy for me. She then cracked her knuckles and stood in front of the sand, where she made her ground shaken. After she punched at the left of the sand and made a flash ripples as it passed through the sand. When the ripple was gone, the sand had turned into a new earth. Not bad. They can't escape through that. Gotta sit. Bruh, they're fucking dead! They're all...
You turned off into a fucking killer! Also, sorry if you hear the echo. I'm in the curing room, so I'm now essentially inside a cave.
Oh. They then hear static wire noises coming on his speaker, and then he heard a distant voice. Yara, are you there? Yara! Neji's voice was heard from the speaker. What is it? Gara said to the speaker. You found Toph, right? I did, Neji. She's safe and nothing's wrong with her. That's good. There's a large bridge in the left side of your area. We're all gonna meet up in there, so don't get separated or lost. Yes, Neji. Gara said, and the connection is over. What is it? Toph asked him. We're going to a bridge. Everyone is meeting up there. We have to move, he said as he headed towards the trees.
Oh god, I just have to make a shit first response to that. Report to the bridge as soon as possible. But okay.
Not just fucking there! Ugh. Oh, my nose is starting a little bit runny.
I'll be back in a bit.
Your body is physically reacting to cringe, hon. How are you doing that?
I am not going to jump into the high branches. There's no way I'm going, she protested. Look. It looks like we'll take the ground instead. Oh, okay. Then he held her hand tightly as they ran fast on the earth. Toph nearly lost the pace, but she held on to him so she won't let go. Whatever you do, don't let go. Otherwise, you might get injured, he told her. I got the point already. Then she got sad eyes as she remembered something earlier from the fight. Ara, she began to speak. Yeah, Toph, he asked. I'm sorry. He then got surprised after the two words he heard from her lips. Then he remembered the apology he gave to his older siblings back in the Chunin exams. It was nothing, he said.
Say what you will about your story, but at least at least you ain't got an evil chick that's going all.
What?
Bruh.
I would hope not.
Okay.
Not now.
How are you all holding up so far, peeps?
Surviving.
Surviving?
I am tired from work, not from the cringing because I just got here. I am more so just being revitalized by you realizing that it's learning from such experiences like I've always told you to do.
Well, I think this is where we're gonna call it here. We've done plenty of reading from rereading chapter 4 to 7, and to a point we finally reached new material, which is chapter 8, as I promised. And I think I want to call it here because I don't want to risk the internet being, fickle as it was a few times.
Yeah.
That's fair. But the good news is all the audio seems to be intact.
Yay!
I'm definitely getting something to eat on the way.
Yeah.
I think this is
the playback of the first cringe fic with starting with my fic. Parts of my audio was kind of glitching. I was roboting a lot.
Well, this is the part where I'm gonna close the stream, but thank you all for actually joining in for today's Cringe Fiction. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to see if I can start the stream early so we can actually do some Monster Hunter Rise. And Saturday is gonna be an off day because I'm gonna be having a date day with my boyfriend Steve. And
Sorry,
Sunday,
guys, I'm taking her away from you.
and Sunday, I'm gonna be hosting. I'm gonna be posting a new schedule for next week. But thank you all for actually joining me for today's reading for Naruto Meets Aang. We'll do another one next Thursday. Oh, hey there, my name is Celestia. And welcome to the end. But unfortunately, we're about to close things today. You're kind of late. I'm so sorry. But,
It's okay. Just give him his key and take him upstairs. He can get some rest up there.
yeah. But you're free to actually come by tomorrow by 1, if not 2, in Central Standard Point, Texas time. That because tomorrow is where I'm gonna do Monster Hunter Rise. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you there.
Boom.
See you guys. Until next
Okay.
time.
Hopefully, I
Bye-bye.
won't be in a cave next time.